Welcome again to Valery North Football Manager. It's time for another episode. Quite excited about this one. What we've got lined up for you today is we are going to be looking at the England Trialists match, England Trialists 3 versus England Trialists 4. I've been doing a little bit of preparation work before we actually get into the episode. I've been telling my scouts that I want pretty much all the central defenders scouted in these matches. Some of them look like they've potentially got some really good stats, so fingers crossed there'll be somebody worth signing there, because currently we are light at defensive back, central back, because we've only got 3, and we play 4 at the back. You need 2 central defenders. And the risk of injury, if we lose 2 of them for any length of time, we're going to be in serious trouble. Having a backup for each of those positions is kind of important, I feel. So that's why I desperately want another defensive back, centre back. And I had a look at the right-sided defenders. They don't seem to be up to scratch, in my esteemed opinion. So we're not going to scout them. And anyway, it's not a need position. Right-sided defender, we can do okay with who we have. It just would be nice to have somebody better. And we're also going to look at a few other players, because any chance to improve our squad considerably is worth taking. So if there's somebody who's absolutely brilliant and we can afford their wages, we are going to go for that. So that's currently where we're at. In terms of our current transfer situation, we have a number of players might be coming in. We have offered contracts to players who could fill the positions we're looking at. We're going to see what happens. And that's basically where we're at the moment. So the other thing I was planning to do before I started the stream, but as always I've run out of time before I hit stream, and that is I was going to write down in my notebook, in my fancy Football Manager notebook. Here we go. This hand. There we go. Who my current preferred starting lineup is going to be. I think we'll leave that for a little while. We'll leave things until I actually have the squad fully set up, with all the transfers in and out completed. I don't think there's going to be a lot more. Right. Oh yes. When I think of it, here the flag is back in place. As I mentioned last week, I had to take it down because behind that door that it's hanging over, there was some painting and decorating going on, so it couldn't stay there. It's back up again now. All the painting and decorating and stuff has happened. It's done. Just looking to get an extra bit of furniture to go in there to store some stuff in that is currently scattered around this room. But that's all lovely. And so all of that information updated. I think it's time to get into the game. Here we have the team selection that I'm looking at. Got Paul Rose, our new goalkeeper. Andy Sewell, who's here before and currently assigned to the under-18s. We have a couple of central defenders who were here before already. Alex Boulder is our new left-sided defender. He's going to strengthen us there. To suit the preferred positions of the squad that we actually have, we have gone with this asymmetric 4-4-2 kind of formation. And that's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. But I'm kind of hopeful. Here's the trial day invitation. Nathan Rowe, our chief scout, is recommending a bunch of players who are not at need positions, but if we can get them cheap and they want to play for us, we absolutely will sign one or two of these guys as well. Yeah. And just so yeah, I'm sure I'm going to keep those promises. Let's get on with the game. Move on. Andy Knight. All right, so that solves our centre-back position problem. He's agreed to join us on a wage of 5. Nice. Accept. Boston United sign Knight. Yes, we have. The fan reaction. E-Man is happy to have signed such a good player. I think he has the potential to be a key player for the club. Assistant report says he's a fringe player who could still improve, but he could become a good Sky Bet League 2 player, which is two divisions above where we're currently at. So that's kind of promising. We'll ask Selby to welcome him. Hey, Brad. Do you mind welcoming Andy? He says, yes, sure, I'll do that. Lovely. Social feed. In the social feed. Boston United approach for Walker. No reactions to it as far as I can see. Webb. Okay. Webb is a 19-year-old striker, which is which I don't need another player at that position, but it would be great if we can get him. Carter Clayton says hopefully he can score a few goals. Zach Barzi says don't have a good feeling about this one. Okay. Kieran Cam says think he could be a success if he scores a few. Yes, that is the definition of success for a striker generally. McDonnell is a defender. Right-sided or central. They could fill that position. Don McNamee, will he bring enough to our defence? Kieran Cam again. thinks he could be a success if he bolsters the middle of our defence. Again, that's what you want a central defender to do. And Zach Barzi again says, yes, it's down to what he brings to the defence. They're all very equivocating as Twitter fans at the moment. Or social media fans, I guess. Will more clubs register their interest in Jack McDonald? Boston United thought they had a deal done. United face late pressure to finalise McDonald transfer. Okay, we'll see how that goes. Yusuf Faraj says excitement building. And Yusuf Martouk says there barely seems to be any time off nowadays as the new season begins. Not to do with us or places that I might end up later, but not yet. Okay, so Knight has signed for us. Seb Steer says, not sure about this deal. Reese O'Neill says we'll give him a chance and see what happens. But Seb Cass is optimistic about his arrival. He says, let's see what he has to offer. Christian Lund says, another young player, where's the balance? Gabriel Pope says, a perfect addition that fits with our transfer policy. And Erin Cowie says, we're on to a good thing with this focus on young players. So, lots of different opinions there amongst our fans. Mark West says, this is the sort of deal Boston United want to do. He's not wrong. We actually are committed to signing young players for the first team. So, lots of excitement and interest in our new signings. See how this goes. And see, scouting finished. Adam Dowding, 26-year-old striker, will be a practical signing. Doesn't look that good. And I think we're all right with who we've got at the moment. Gonna skip that one. Jason Armstrong could be a good signing at goalkeeper, but he's not going to help really now that we've got Paul Rose, so we'll leave that one. Graham O'Connor. Possibly not good enough for my new team. I liked him when I was at Peterborough Sports. But I think we're not going to sign him. Who wants him? Chelmsford, Nuneaton. I think they're welcome to him. Recruitment focus update, yeah, fine. Walker set to sign. Is Lewis Walker as our fitness coach. Excellent. Welcome aboard, Lewis. That's going to improve our coaching situation, I'm sure. Staff. Like training, that's right. Coaches. Edit coach assignments. Have Lewis Walker doing those. Doing all that. And now doing goalkeeping coach. I'm no good at that, coaching that. So I think that is the best we can do on the coaching assignments. having strong fitness coaching though, that's going to be important, I'm pretty sure. I really wish we could improve the goalkeeping coaching. Shot stopping is fine, but the handling causes me concern. But I'm very pleased that my new assistant manager is doing such great work coaching the tactical side of the attacking, because that's what we're going to need in this season with the tactics that we're using. So I'm very happy about that. Let's see if Lewis can suggest any signings. Usually nothing comes to their mind when you say that, but worth a go. And now we are going to watch the England Trialists and see what we think is good there. That's fine. Hoping his crossing and finishing will improve now that training is back on again. Make Morris. I think Morris is great. We're going to ask for a percentage of the next sale. 25% seems reasonable to me. Suggest terms. Nope. They have withdrawn their offer. They really don't want to give any credit to us for finding the player in the first place. Huh. Anyway, okay. Here we go. England Trialists. Team 4 versus Team 3. And we are particularly looking for some good defenders. Not hearing any match sound. Well, Trialists. Stephen and Lee, I think, are promising players. Alan and Kelly also, possibly. An eye on them. Ah, okay, I heard the whistle, so that's fine. It's just there's no other sounds here. Where are all the other managers? Are we all sat on this side? The side that the camera's on? Is that why we can't see ourselves? Anyway. Alan and Kelly looking very good. Whoa! Alan Sellers. That. Look at that lofted ball forward by Kelly. I think I'm going to make sure I have that name noted down. Okay, for Trialist 4. There's a penalty awarded. Oh. Missed who gave that away. Well taken penalty by Burberry. bottom right hand corner. Keeper left with no chance, as the text said. Hurst with the free kick. Cleared away by a header. Kinney wins the ball from Bennett. Ball brought forward by Trialists 4. Ambitious shot, I think it's fair to say. Right, like Smith. Kelly and Allen are the guys I'm looking at particularly. I think they're doing a pretty good job so far. Played by Fitzpatrick there. He's very quiet. Wilson bringing the ball forwards. Stephen and Lee doing it. Oh, Stephen got beat there. I think I'll cross him off my list of players I'm interested in. Got beaten again, so Plevin not interested. Lee seems to be doing a good job there, marking Bell J. Who looks like a pretty quick player. Who's getting back to help out in the defence there after the change of possession. Appleby with the cross. Kelly and Allen doing their jobs fine. That was even not a great clearance. I'm definitely crossing him off my list. Kieran Lee, though, may warrant further examination. Yes, Kenroy Kelly is my favourite guy. If I remember rightly, he is from Kitts and Nevis. It'll be quite fun. I realise I haven't switched to match day because I forgot because I'm not managing this match, just scouting. Okay, there's the kickoff for Trialists 4. Back to Lloyd, there's Cook. I'm sure there's going to be some substitutions soon. Jeremiah Allen hasn't had a great lot to do. Here's Bell J. Sellers. Corner kick taken by Brown. Not. Oh. He didn't look like he did very well there. Bunch of substitutions have happened. Kelly got brought off, so I think he's shown what he can do. That was a bad miss by Sellers. Might not be interested. Holt is somebody I was interested in. He's on for Lee. He is at the back for Trialist 4. Oh, that's a bad miss by Holmes. So I can really draw from all this. Okay, Barbieri with the corner kick again. Get away. Back and forth with Johnson. Comes back to Holt. Gets the ball forward to Green. Quite a good forward pass, but Gilbert, and that's full time. So Mason looking good apparently according to these ratings. Interesting. He only got 4 rating. Davis got a 7. Kelly's, I'm pretty sure, the guy I want. Kenroy Kelly. Can get him. There's as soon as the matches are done, they remove the players. Okay, let's criticise some of our players. Brad, not been doing well. Sort it out. Kyle, you too. Speak about one player. Criticise training. Stands and he'll improve. Good. And you too, Gareth. Below 6 is just not good enough. Gareth admits it's his fault and he says he'll make up for it. Very good. I'll praise Lee because he's done the best. Well done. He says he's been working hard. Keep it up, lad. And I'm going to encourage Idrissa Doamboya because I really, really want him to do well. And I think encouraging him is good. Oh, he says he's not sure he's trained well enough to receive such praise. Okay, then fuck your ideas up even more then. Yes, I was spotted there. Because I wasn't trying to hide my presence. Duh. Oh, and I am still on match day. There we go. I'm back again. Hello. Then the feed. About us. About Cambridge. Fine. Okay. In the thing. Okay. I'd like to see. Okay. Offers made for these players. Match it. Okay. We were keeping an eye on them. Yes. We have signed Luke Matchett. Okay. That's why he's got a wage there now. We'll remove him from the shortlist then. Linden signed Griffiths. Move him from the shortlist. Scouting. Assignments. Not very helpful. Okay. It was Cameron Hutchinson. So these are players who who shortlisted them. A scouting center. I know. See? Really play inverted winger in our current system. They know that. Marcus Baldwin. Going forward. Winger. Quite good. He's not really adding a whole lot. It's his potential that's interesting. I'm going to add him to the short list. Oh, Dillian. Berinya. Nah. Didn't want him. Midfielder or deep lying playmaker. Could be good. Fired. I'm going to have to say no, I think. Prince Edwards is Caribbean. Igor and Barbuda. I didn't know that really. Flag. Could be good. Left. No. Ooh. Oh, this is much more interesting. I think we're probably not going to be able to get him because he's got interest from League Two sides. But only minor interest. An inverted winger. We'll skip that as well. He's got offers from League Two sides, so he won't pick us. Sure. Good enough. He'd help us out with some depth, but he's gonna want more. Dan Roberts, he says I would be one of the better players in the first team, and he quite possibly would. Fully scout him. As an advanced playmaker. I recommend front ability. Here he's got 3.5 stars. Over here he's only got 3 stars. He has got a lot of potential. He's 23. So matches our signing. Scouted. look at his stat. Quite good pace. The dribbling isn't that high, nor is passing. So I think I am going to say no there. And Emberson, a target forward, which is a position I like to have players in. Be a useful backup. Okay. What we'll do is we'll offer him a trial. Lewis Johnson, the old fullback, right back. So I wasn't impressed by his stats, but now we've got more detail on them. I'm not sure. Tackling is a bit weak and marking. Kind of average physically. According to our coaches, our scouts, does strengthen us there. And I did say, oh, I've just spotted, I've just seen what's wrong here. It's his estimated wage. We are never going to be able to pay him that much. We'll move on there. Josh Smith, terrific signing for the future. Not really what we're looking for right now. We need players who can play now. Christopher Green, B- rating. Not really giving us much there. Jeremiah Allen. Yeah. Getting a good rating there. Estimated wage is way too high though. Damn it. That. Played as a striker, so pressing forward. It's not really fitting in with my plans for the team. Not that good. Not a lockdown by any means. So skip that. James. Somebody's parents had a sense of humour there. Jimmy James. Wow. Could be quite a strong player for us, but nope. Shane Hardy. No. Fully scout him. See what comes out. Lewis Smith. Bristol Rovers did. Flying forward. Let's fully scout him. Will there be Don't think we'll do. Right. Henry Kelly. That is who I want to look at. I can find him. That condition name contains Roy. Roy Kelly, there we go. Players being scouted by Michael Stewart, and the report will be available shortly. He just looks brilliant physically. Gonna offer him a trial. Make it 2 weeks, so we've got a chance to see him in action. Let's see what happens. Season ticket sales 331. So things are looking good on that front. Roy Kelly wants to join us on trial. That's excellent. Connor Emberson also is joining us on trial. Excellent. Kelly is on trial. Regular starter who could still improve. Be a leading Vanarama national player. That's promising. Gonna wait until we've had a proper look at him. Emberson on trial with us as well. Regular starter in his prime years. Could be a good League 2 player. So feels like a very, very promising option. We shall absolutely try him out in the Cleethorpes match. And Kurt Jones wants to talk to me about this. Yes. With Kenroy Kelly joining the club on trial, many people will want to know what the chances are of him earning a permanent stay at the community stadium. I think there's a good chance. We've got to work out the deal, but we thought it would be good to get him in and have a look at him whilst that happens. Which side? Which? Left side. Target or deep lying forward. So Connor in. Actually, as well. Clear that. Kenroy a chance to show what he can do. Alan in. Because this is not an opposition that we are expecting to give us any trouble whatsoever. Then Sanders got on the left side. Brian Gray. Give Boulder a chance to show what he can do. Whoops. Right. And Bill can play on the right. Fielders. Start by doing available. Give Carney a chance. And cool. Fielders. Probably. Personalized thing. Be a support central midfielder. Fine. Attacking midfielders. Got a number of options here. Give me a try. Left. Make our choice, really. Jack Morgan. Left. Give me James Rigby on there as well. Go through and put subs together. Bench. Sanders. There's all the positions. A lot of ones there. Anybody from the youth worth putting on the subs bench? Won't bother. Right, so that's probably going to be who we put on the field for the first friendly. Simply because we want to see the two trialists play before we make an offer. Forest Green. That's the next sale. That's just us 15% this time. Suggest terms. Fine. NG Boogers. Staff meeting, let's do that. Make all those changes to the training. Yeah, with that. He's an important player, I think, so I'll move on. Junior Watkins. Benefiting, jolly good. Andy Sewell is no longer held in the regard as a highly influential player in the dressing room because he's just not as good as he used to be. Fine. Andy Knight is looking promising. Excellent. Okay, carry on with that. Bommel. Yeah, we're going to accept. Continue. Don't have a huge amount of space left in the wage budget. So Jack McDonald has a lot of potential. Be a regular starter. Gillingham. Shortlist. Nothing finished. Bob Plevin. Not worth it. I thought. Gary Davis. Definitely not worth it. Kieran Lee. Promising. I'm going to shortlist him and fully scout just in case. But we actually now have a very good Jeremiah Allen also looking very good. But then we are I think we are going to be fine. Cambridge, here we are. McDonald. Daniel Braithwaite says we'll look back with regret on this. Scarlett Sandu says if McDonald hits it off, we'll have done well. Sam Wheeler thinks it's a low risk move that might or might not work out. Fine. Tyrese Master says people will moan about anything, won't they? Luke Nibb says it's a waste of time and money. Emily Barron says if he's good enough, nothing else matters. Jack Cooper is confused because he's not a young player, but we can have some experienced players as well. Don't be ridiculous. There we go. So we are looking quite solid now at central defender. We may or may not sign Kenroy as well, because having strength in depth is always a good idea. Injury update, we have no injuries. Treatment focus seem to be doing fine. Oh, we're going to keep on looking for a defender right. Okay, so fine. I reckon Jack McDonald can play on is a right-sided defender as well. So, to be honest, that's probably why I signed him in the first place, not for central defender. So, yeah, we'll remove that then. That's fine. More social media seems to interest us, or concern us rather. Paul Bellegarde, 19-year-old diminutive striker, been offered a contract by Dulwich Hamlet. Pressing forward. Now I think I don't want the contest for that sign signature right now, so I think we are just waiting for that friendly match to get here. And we shall see what you look like. It's not going to be our first choice team. So we may as well sit back and enjoy. We are going to see how Emberson does and make a decision on whether or not we want to sign him. Mark Holt, last resort signing, so very much for letting me know. Wakefield, I like his potential a lot. Additional, I'm going to have to say percentage of next sale. Still won't take it even at 10%. Yeah, you're trying to tell me. Well, he has got the this is mostly our strongest side, apart from we don't know Connor. Apparently Connor is very familiar with the team's tactical approach. That's interesting because he is our trialist, as is Kenroy, who I had put on the right side. Okay, we'll use the suggested squad. I don't mind. Let's crush Cleethorpes. Good work, Lee. Drissa has improved in his training. I'm not going to comment on it again. Alan Atkins. Yeah, let's give him some encouragement as well. Oh, doesn't let me praise his training. Okay, won't bother then. Andy Knight is too new for me to be able to comment on his training, so we'll just carry on. Wakefield offer, which has been drawn. Johnny Van Leer says Emerson wouldn't be in my team for this one. Johnny, mate, we brought him in on trial to see what he can do. The best way to do that is to let him play. I mean, some of these comments are absolutely asinine. Never mind. Box Emerson trial comes in. Yeah. Scott in England, my assistant manager, recommends signing Connor. I think we're going to, probably will try, but we are going to see the match first. Right. Oh, no, we're going to go and attack. Haven't said captain, that's right. The dressing room doesn't agree with today's team sheet. Well, fine. Sure. What we're going with. Yeah. Always press. Oh, Burberry. I'm not sure if it's the same Burberry. I think it is, though. Isabel says, Watkis starts. This friendly is now watchable. I think Isabel might have the hots for Watkis. You never know. Maya Burrows says, Kelly starting is bad news, even in a friendly. Again, Maya, we need to see what he can do. He's on trial with us. That's why he's here. If we don't start him, we might as well not have bothered. Dressing room. Go out there and show me what you've got. There are places up for grabs. Impress me. Junior Watkins is motivated. Fireball is complacent. Oh, your position is not that strong in the starting lineup. Trust me on this. Match preview. Kick it off. Yep. Go. Ampadu kicks off for Cleethorpes. Back to Wilder. Richard on the left. Lobs it forward to no effect. Piros in the goal. Stevenson. Morgan back to Stevenson. Back to Morgan. Into the box. Stevenson has a shot, but it's nothing. Emerson winning the header there. Already looking good. Morgan into the box. Emerson, I think that was a shot rather than a header. Keeper did well claiming it, so it's hard to tell, but... Oh, Stevenson. Stevenson stealing the ball there. Plays Watkis. Emerson. Cut out by Burberry. Sorry. I think that's how that's pronounced. Okay, ball with the corner kick. Into the box. Headed over the bar, and it's a goal kick. Not much to write home about there. Beesnell throws it in for Blakely. He sends it forward as far as Moss. Is Morgan bringing it down on the right? Crosses the ball. Stevenson should have done better. Ball with the free kick into the box. Comes back out for Morgan. Boulder clearing up on the left. Bring it forwards. Kelly. Hamilton. Stevenson running through. And how did that not end in the goal? How of two parts of the woodwork it looked like. Watkins through for Stevenson again. Tight angle. And he slots it in finally. Good job, Stevenson. I mean, it took him enough tries, but I mean, if you get enough opportunities, sooner or later, you're going to get the chance. Oh, that looks like I should be making a substitution. I have to wait until it comes up again. Stevenson, Moss on the right. Plays it off Lovell. Morgan, yeah. Let's make that substitution. Bring on Abdikhani Mohammed. Excellent choice. Here's Bowling. Out to Lovell on the left for Cleethorpes now. Back to Bowling. Lovell again. Crosses the ball and it's headed away easily by Boulder. A good challenge by Streetron, but Stevenson still comes up with it. Quiros forward for Streetron, forward for Bowling. Takes a savage shot at that, but it wasn't quite on target. So Rose not having to deal with anything there. Here's Quiros again with free kick. Watkins down to Stevenson. Moss. Back to McDonald. Forward for Stevenson again. Oh, he did well there. Staying on his feet. Mohammed. And not much happens there either. There's Burberry now. Blakey forwards, but there's nobody there. So Moss tidies up, brings it back down on the left. McDonald, Hamilton, Stevenson. Mohammed through for Emberson, who finishes beautifully. And I think he has just won himself a contract with that goal. It's a very fine finish. It's just onside. Priestnell playing him onside there. Right. Thrown by Moss. Moss crosses it all the way across to Stevenson. Donald forward for Moss again. He crosses it. And it's a corner as Quiros saves. Ball takes the corner kick. Headed behind by Wilder for another corner kick on the opposite side. Ball takes it. Cleared out to Blakey. Plays it forward for Ampadu. Plays it back. Swain in the middle now. Bowling loses possession. Watkins coming back the other way. Stevenson takes the shot. Was he offside? Yes, apparently he was. He moved a bit before Blakey. Yeah. Half a mile offside, you'd have to say, if you were exaggerating. Stevenson manages to play it off the bar again. Well, he makes his chances there. That's what you'll have. What we can say about him. Ampadu heads it down, but Hamilton takes it. Stevenson, Emberson with the chance. Goalkeeper does brilliantly to stop that shot. I think we are signing Emberson for sure. We'll let him play as a target man in future. Mohammed into the box. Lovell clearing it out for throw. And that is the half-time whistle. Had a lot of shots on target so far. So I'm happy. Yes. See? Right. Who's doing well? Who's tired? Henry Kelly not covering himself with glory yet. I'll give him a little longer. He's on a yellow, which may influence it. Actually, we have him for 2 weeks. Oh, once again, I've forgotten to be on the match day. We have him for 2 weeks. So I can bring him off, and we'll look at him again another time. I'm going to bring, Brad in for him. Donald looking a little bit tired. We'll bring Jimmy Hamilton off. Dan Hall on. Bit more of an attacking option there. He was looking tired. Gonna bring Stuart Ward on for Stevenson. Connor Emberson is starting to tire, but I think he'd hate me if I took him off now. He's gonna really want to prove that he can do the job. I'm bringing Kyle Ball off. He's not helping much. Put Jake Morris on. There. Dressing room. Don't feel any need to speak to anyone in particular. Let's get things off. Ward kicks off. Substitute Boulder. Ball. All the way back to the keeper Rose. McDonald plays it forward. They'll be with the throw now. Mohammed into the box. And Morris with the finish. That's just so neat. You couldn't ask for a neater connection. Look at that. Brilliant movement by Morris. I mean, Cleethorpes are not a side who can match us. They're just not. They're from lower down the pyramid. Oh, Morris just robbing Tunnicliffe there. Emberson with the shot blocked by Blakey. Corner kick. Watkins takes. Comes out to Hall, who has a go, and yeah, just that. Viros plays it forward. Here's Moss. Moss bringing it forward down on the right into the corner, and that was Emberson's header straight into the hands of the keeper. But he's still making himself useful. Ward, Emberson heads it down for Ward. Howard into the box. Emberson with the head again, but it's off target. Goal kick. Beasley and McDyer playing it between themselves until Selby comes up with it. Blakey, Selby, Blakey, Priestnell. Swain through for Leasley. Oh! Selby is being called up for a foul in the penalty area, so Priestnell with a chance to put one on the board. Rose saves though. I knew it was a good idea signing him. Here's Boulder with a free kick for Boston. Bring it forward now. Morris back to Boulder. Ball robbed by Earl. Earl bringing it forward with the counter attack on. There's Priestnell who has a go, but off target. Priestnell again, but Moss tidies up neatly. Wabiri comes down for Emberson. It's Hall with the shot, and that just beats Scrivens in the Cleethorpes goal for a fourth for Boston. This is starting to look a bit, right. Let's make some more subs. Who's looking tired? Both of these boys. Andy Sewell in there. Donald, Andy Knight in there. Connor Emberson does need to come out now. He's done his job though. James Rigby is quite happy to play a deep lying forward role for us. So we'll let that continue. 15 talk. Tell me why you deserve a place in this team. You look uninterested. Well, that attitude's not going to win me over, is it? Watkins with the corner kick. Ward at the far post. Can't quite get it on target. And the goal kick is immediately claimed by Boston. Ward takes the shot, but it goes across the face of goal. No threat there. And once again, the goal kick is won in the air by Boston. Mohammed with the cross. Ward just off target that time. And it was deflected, in fact. Watkins with the corner kick. Knight just has a go. Why not? He is a defender, but here's Mohammed. Bring it forward. There's Ward. Brings it back to Watkins. Morris on the opposite side has a wild shot, and that's that. Given with the goal kick. Again won by Selby. Boulder plays it back to Selby. To Knight. Out wide to Mohammed. Back to Sewell. Mohammed again, bringing it into the box, having a shot himself. Goalkeeper turns it over the bar for Watkins. Take the corner kick. Knight with the shot again, and he's actually scored it this time. Good lad. That young defender is going to go places, I can tell you. Scrivens. Again, won by Knight in the air this time. Mohammed. Rigby. He's offside. Versus. Watkins with the corner kick again. Comes out to Morris. Knight having another go. That's unusual. But Knight seems to think he can add to our goals as well as part of our side. Which, fine as long as he doesn't actually waste possession with those shots. Here's Morris. Plays it forward for Mohammed. And somehow the goalkeeper keeps that out. Free kick. That's the full-time whistle. Cleethorpes 0, Boston United 5. Easily have been 8 or 9, I think. But that will do nicely. Everybody's happy with my positive words that, yeah, that'll do. Pilgrims meet expectations in dominant win. Jack Morgan injured. He'll be out for a day. Fair enough. Okay. Well, Connor Emberson. Could well be a regular starter. Yes, negotiate contract. See if I can get him to take somewhat lower wage. I think we're going to end up settling on 700. Well, let's see if we can go lower. There we go. Good lad. Welcome aboard, Connor. Here's a bunch of results. Some friendlies, not really going to make much difference there. So, just continue on and see what else are we spending. We are slightly over budget on the wages now. That's fine, I'm sure. I'm pretty confident we're gonna justify it with results this time. Else. Sidey Dane says, I've had enough of the attacking bias. Sign some defenders. Sidey, we did. We just signed 2. Ava English says, give me all the goal scorers. They will bring us trophies. Well, that and having a solid defence will do it. Roy Milligan says, what would he bring that we don't already have in that area of the pitch? Roy, the answer is depth. I probably should not manage the social media accounts for this football team, really. Availability. Friendly, fine. Yeah. Fit. That. Why the hell not? And post-match analysis. We should be very happy with the results. Yeah. I mean, we were expected to beat them. We're not going to sign Freddie Stokes. We're not going to sign Brian. Words. We're not going to sign Brian Purcell either, because we now have quite a solid set of central defenders. May or may not be able to sign Kenroy Kelly permanently. Even without him now, I think we've got the cover that we need to do that. Set. And yeah, I think that is probably a good point to finish. We are well set now with some very good players at every position, I think. Not 100% yet, but I reckon they're good enough with my tactics to win matches for us, and that's what we're going for. That's what we're here to do, really. So let's round things off. Yes. That's been another episode of Valery North Football Manager, an episode in which we watched a Trialists match. We signed a couple of players from the Trialists match on as Trialists for our team. We watched them play a friendly match against a lower division side, admittedly, but We saw them do very well, and we have offered a contract to one of them. The other is staying here for another week, so we can wait a bit before we decide what to do about his contract. And that's basically where we're at now. We've pretty much got the squad set up now with the players that we need and the talent that we need, I reckon. So all that remains really is to play these friendlies, get back to full match fitness, ready for the league. So it's probably going to be 2 more episodes of pre-season warm-ups, and then the grand opening of the new season will be in 3 weeks' time. So join me for all of that. And of course we may get some more offers for youth players or whatnot, but basically things are ticking along nicely right now. The main peril is we may get injuries, and then the policy of having depth will really come through. So I think that's all there is left to say, and I will see you all next time. Thank you very much. Bye bye.